Alright, so I actually already filmed this video, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a little too low tone, and by that I mean I rambled a little bit too much, and it's a good video. I didn't say anything in it that I don't believe or agree with or endorse, since I said it myself. Um, but I had a light running in the background. It kind of messed it up a little bit. I was trying to brighten it up in here a little bit. But anyway, I decided to make it shorter, a little more to the point. Uh, it's almost midnight 2025, so probably by the time this video gets uploaded, it will be 2025. And uh, I kind of wanted to just kind of go over the things that I'm happy about. Um, I talked about this in another video. It may be one day I'll post this other video. I don't know. I'm not going to delete it. It's about 20 minutes long, 24 minutes, whatever. But I want to try to keep it under 10 minutes. Anyway, um, and side note, I am fat, but this hoodie does not do me any favors. My God, it's aggressive. So I'm going to stand straight on like this, because if I do a side profile, this hoodie is just, I mean, my God, I look like Junior Samples. Anyway, um, the chief greatest thing that's happened to me in my life thus far is Brittany. Uh, Brittany's everything I've ever wanted, and she is everything I ever prayed for. She's the girl that I didn't think existed. She's phenomenal, and she's made my life exceptionally better, and it's exponentially better um, because of her. Uh, so I can't say enough wonderful things about her. I can't thank my brother and my mother enough. They're the only real family I have, and the only real family I have ever really had. And they have done just a litany of things to help me this year, but of course, over the years. And so I'm thankful for them. I'm thankful for this house and this property. I'm thankful for all the blessings that God has seen fit to give me. I have a tendency, the Breakaway Traveler's tendency, is to focus on the darker things, to only see the problems and never see anything else. And it's something I've been making an effort on this year to not do as much. I'm still not good at it, but I'm trying. I'd like to continue that uh, uh, with more conscious effort in the new year, to be more grateful for the things that are going right, for the blessings that I am having, instead of focusing on the things that oftentimes are completely out of my control. Um, Another fantastic thing that's happened this year is the job that I have. So this job that I have is once again something that a lot of people try to discourage me from. Basically just get a job, and it doesn't matter if you have a future there, or it doesn't matter if you're miserable there. None of that matters, just as long as you got a job. Um, and I rejected that, and I always have. And I reject it for anybody, unless you're just trapped, in debtor's prison. You don't have to be mistreated or overworked to death or anything like that. And so I got this job that I currently have in January of this year, and so I'm coming up on a year here. And I really like the folks I work with. I like my managers. It's not a perfect job. There's some BS that goes on, just like any job in the world. But at the end of the day, I don't dread going there. I enjoy working there. I really like the folks I work with. I'm making this video for you, Ricky, because I told my buddy Ricky, who has subscribed to the channel now. Thank you, Ricky. Um, Told him I was going to try to make a video tonight. So, but beyond him, there's Sammy and Carla and Josh and Marcus and Cornbread, who hasn't subscribed. So now we got to put the pressure on Cornbread, because it's ridiculous, Cornbread. Okay, Just get on board. All right, this is absurd. Hit the subscribe button. All right. Anyway, these folks have made my life better. I enjoy being around them. I enjoy working with them. Um, I enjoy the job. I like what I'm doing. I don't dread going over there. I really do. I tried to get this job for a long time, and I finally got it. And it actually is what I hoped that it would be when I was trying to get it. And so I'm grateful for that. Without that job, this property wouldn't exist. Without Brittany, this property wouldn't exist. Um, this new year, I'm planning on, making improvements to the property, uh, doubling down on an effort to get the Willys done, and hopefully marry Brittany is my goal. I've got to get some money for a ring, and I know everybody says you don't have to buy her a ring regularly. Travel, like, yeah, I do. I think it's important. She doesn't think it's important, but I think it's important. And since I'm the one that's going to be doing the asking and whatnot, which I assume she'll say yes, I don't know. But anyway, that's a joke, Brittany. Anyway, um, it's important to me to have the ring and try to do it proper like. So, um, and it can't be any time like ultra soon because it's still got to be a surprise. So it can't be like, so the more I talk about it, like openly like this, the more I've got to like delay it another month or two so she forgets about it. Anyway, so that's something that's coming, hopefully sooner than later. And that's something to look forward to. And fortunately, that's on me and her's time schedule. We're trying to figure out how to pay our bills in appropriate order, and save money and do repairs on this house and all kinds of stuff. And I want to film some videos on the property of the house. The house is, um, will be 102 years old here in just a little bit. So uh, there's a lot of stuff in it. I love the house, but the previous owners didn't do everything exactly right. Which it's very much like an old Jeep. Lots of times it's been around a long time. People just want to get it done, so they don't necessarily do it right. And it worked for them when they did it. Now the regular traveler comes along later, and it's not working anymore. So there's some of that. But I think it'd be interesting to show y'all some of that. If y'all are interested in that, let me know. And I might even do another spin-off channel to where I can put content like that, so I don't dilute this channel with content that's really not the things that y'all were here for. I know y'all were here to see me work on the Jeep, the Jeeps. Which my plan is, once I get most of my other stuff moved up here, I've still got stuff at my brother's house, some motorcycles and stuff, several engines. Is get this mucked out in here enough where I can pull the Willys in here and get back to work on it. Side note, real quick, I said that this was off a Jeepster Commando. I found out it is not. I'm in a lot of Jeep forum groups and stuff, and there was a feller on there showing this. And turns out it's off a CJ2A. And I would have lost that bet. I did not know that. I've actually never been around that many CJ2As. That were unmolested. Um, I had one that engine had been changed in it. I had another one for such a brief period of time I didn't really get to investigate it much. I would like another CJ2A though. But anyway, so that puts this bell crank in the year range of my 49 Willys truck. So that's probably why it looks so similar to the one off the truck. So that's the plan, to get the Willys in here and get to working on it again. But anyway, I'm thankful for all of you as well. For all of you that take your time to watch these videos of me rambling. I know I don't always make the most progress. I know some of you have got, maybe get frustrated. I do more talking than I do working and stuff, and sometimes after I get off of my job and I come home and I'm tired, sometimes the only thing I want to do is just kind of ramble and just kind of hang out with y'all a little bit. Sometimes I don't have the money to buy the stuff I need to do, Sometimes I just genuinely don't have the willpower for it, and that's the reality of working on old stuff. Any of you that do that, unless you have superhuman willpower, uh, y'all probably all had projects that have taken way longer than you wanted them to take or intended them to take. So I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate all the new subscribers that I got this year, all the comments, all the likes, all the shares y'all have done, and everything like that. I really appreciate it. It means a lot more to me than you know. Um, I'm hoping to once I get my Wi-Fi and everything else figured out here, because it's limited, because I'm in a rural area. It's kind of limited the choices I have. So once I need to talk to some people, figure out what the best choice is, and then go with that, try it. That once I get a better uh, Wi-Fi system to upload videos, I'm going to start trying to put in a lot more effort now that I've got my own shop and everything. I've got most of my tools up here uh, to start putting videos out, more steady again. Anyway, I am the Regular Traveler. I hope and pray that 2025 is the best year you've ever had. I hope that all the things that you set out to achieve are always within your grasp and you're able to conquer them. I hope that by the end of 2025, you feel like Alexander the Great and you weep when you reach the sea because there's nothing left to conquer. That's what I want for you. I hope that all the things you're striving forward to, if it's paying off debt or buying a house or building a house, or to be healthy or to lose weight or to build muscle or whatever it might be, I hope that you're able to achieve that. I hope that God blesses you, and I hope that you recognize those blessings, and I hope that you spend more time with your loved ones and your friends, that you don't take your time here for granted, and that you always try your best to remember that we have more blessings than we could ever count, and don't get distracted by all the other problems. There are plenty of problems. And the good thing about problems is they generally stay around for a while. But the blessings, sometimes you can miss those. Sometimes you don't even know they've happened. I love you all deeply, and I hope you'll stick with me into 2025. I have things I want to do. I want to get more things done. I have more things to share with you about the house and all kinds of things. I love you all deeply. Keep on keeping on. And remember, Willys WO tailgates make every year a great year. Get it?